gonna get into it, but now that you on, my nigga, we definitely trying to hear your side of the story because I ain't heard nothing, I ain't seen nothing. I don't know if you went live today.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I removed myself from all them groups because motherfuckers acting corny and shit. What happened was I had a situation pop up. I was there Friday, bro. All right, so if anybody close to Ahab Washington, Ahab Oregon, that's not AM, that knows anything on the staff, they will. It's people that's been speaking up, bro. I ain't have really nothing to do with booking anybody for this event. You can ask anybody that was on the card if Young Nate handled anything to do with any of the bookings. They're going to tell you no, bro. I never talked to Young Nate. The only person at the beginning was Daylight, but as soon as they start talking their financial situations, I was out of it. It's so cool. I don't even know what Chilla was promised to battle me because I didn't deal with none of it. I was told to get him the deposit and half what he wanted, and that was I gave $450, and then the rest of the money for every big name, the deal that was presented to by AM, right? If you pay half the big names payment, what they want, he will pay the second half with the door money, right? So look, Friday come around. I'm supposed to battle Friday. Me and Chill are supposed to battle Friday. Friday come around. It ain't really nobody there. Like, Portland didn't come out. I don't know if it's – and I could take the responsibility for that as the promotion or whatever, but basically Portland didn't come out. They didn't come out and support me. And there was probably like, man, I'd say 35 people at the most capacity, at the most. And this ain't like – this. You got to think, bro, this event was like from like 2 to 8, right? So – and that's just at the most at one point. So you got to see people is going in and out. So shit ain't popping off like it's supposed to be, right? So me and Chilla don't battle. Daylight and Stewie don't battle. Real Deal and D-Mo don't battle. They push them battle. We have a basketball game. They push them battles to the next day, right? So that's the end of Friday. I had a situation pop up on Saturday that was bigger than Battle Rap to where I couldn't make it. But for all these people that are saying that I didn't contact nobody, that's a lie, bro. People know, the people that needed to know knew that I wasn't going to make it. Plus, people are telling me that's there, that ain't no battles going down. It's bad. There's one fan in the building, all this shit. I'm in a situation where I just keep where I lost a loved one, bro. I wasn't leaving my people because it wasn't outweighing. It's not the you know what I'm saying? Now, Mind you, I had an idea that this was going to go down Friday. So me and Chilla already spoke about this, right? So I already had an idea this was going to go down. So I don't have nothing to do with none of these bookings. When I didn't even want to battle on this card, I wanted to be just a fan and go and watch these names. When we had Stewie and Daylight and Clip and Hypnosis, I wanted to end it on that, bro. That's what I want, and then have a bunch of local talent, maybe get some Ahab Cali or Ahab Vegas, some more, you know what I'm saying, cats that come out just to be on the card, and local cats that take advantage of the opportunity on the card and fill the card like that, because it was too many names. It was too much money. But, you know what I'm saying, people don't listen. They don't want to talk. They don't want to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
got a question.
Go ahead. What's your position on Ahab Oregon?
I'm not as of right now, or at the event, during the event.
As the event was getting, like, what's your position? Like, people were saying you the president of Ahab Oregon or something like that. That's what they were saying.
AM is the president of Ahab Oregon. I'm the vice president of Ahab Oregon, or I was the vice president of Ahab Oregon, but I was the vice president.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
So
let me.
I didn't know.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't know that the situation was going to happen with. I ain't even seen the video. I just heard about it. I didn't know the situation was going to happen where Daylight, Corner, AM, or whatever. I ain't seen the video. I just had people say. I didn't know none of that shit was going down. You know what I'm saying? So if I would have known, maybe I could have got there, but I don't know. Like, all I know is he said my name. Maybe if y'all seen the video, y'all can help me out, because I haven't seen the video. I didn't see the video. So I don't know. People are just telling me he said my name, that I left him high and dry. But I ain't really this wasn't my baby. This wasn't my event. When he told me originally I was gonna battle Young Cannon. Originally that's why I was gonna battle. But then they was like, look, and I'm gonna keep it real. Young Cannon was giving me a very, 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 very good deal. Like basically like I was his homie or something, like a homie deal. You know what I'm saying? So and Young Cannon maybe would have smoked my boots. I ain't even about to lie. He's a killer. So I was good with that. But AM was like, we need you to have a bigger name, whoop-de-wop, blase. So somehow Chilla got brought into the equation. Now, when I took Chilla, I was like, well, then I'm going to go into battle rap mode. I'm not going into president mode. I'm going into battle rap mode. Like, all right, I'm going to write. I think the biggest battle of my life, period. I'm sure both of you would agree with that. Chilla Jones is the biggest name I would ever have had if that battle went down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in battle rap mode. I'm trying to get all my rounds right and get it good. So I'm not. He's handling all that, everything else for the event. He's not battling, so he's doing all the business part of it. I'm just trying to get right to battle Chilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who I'm trying. Now, I had 3 of what I thought was some of my best material consistently through without, you know what I'm saying, without no light shit or filler I felt I ever had. So I wanted the battle to go down, but the battle wasn't going to go down whether I showed up or not. Circumstance happened that I couldn't make it, but even if I would have been there, that battle was not going down. Chilla needed a lot more money, and I wasn't coming out of my pocket because that wasn't the agreement. You know what I'm saying? I already came out with what I was told to come up with, and I came up with that. So the rest of it, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how all the other rappers felt, too. Like, you know, like, we was told that if we got this, we were going to get this. You know what I mean? So whatever happened with AM and Daylight and all that shit, man, he a grown-ass man. If he let another man tell him to say something, he said it, that don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to throw me under the bus, that's cool, bro, whatever. I'm off of that A.I. Oregon staff. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool off that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? We reached out to other people involved in A.I. and motherfuckers wasn't reaching back. So it's like, because shit wasn't looking good. Shit, Portland let AM down, and I'm from Portland. I can admit that, bro. But I had an idea, and I had voice knock because I had tried to get a lot of sponsors, and a lot of the sponsors that throw big shows in Portland, they wasn't feeling the battle rap aspect. Like, they're like, well, you know, like battle rap, is it going to bring enough people? Is battle rap going to create enough people to come to the door to buy tickets at, like, whatever, $35, $40 a day, and VIP $100. Like, that's like URL prices. Either one of y'all been to a URL event? How much is VIP for a URL event?
It's like 120,
they
125.
like 175. They like 175.
So we talking.
Oh, you talking about like
bucks,
a massive
bro.
one?
Yeah, you're talking about $100 for VIP. Like, how many battle rap fans in Portland are coming that will pay $100? How many battle rap fans in California is coming to pay $100 VIP with that card? A lot.
Hey, with that card in LA, nigga,
yeah,
we lit. Not that whole card.
Yeah,
listen. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Them all them big names y'all had, bro, in LA, that shit'd be lit if the promotion was right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit probably would have been better in Seattle. Like Portland was not a good area because y'all not used to it out there. You feel me? I think y'all should have kept that shit in Seattle, my nigga.
Agreed. Because this was only our second event. That as a division. This is only our second event. And before that first event, there hadn't been an event. Well, there was the tournament where me and AM battled, but that was one event. And before that, it was the last time there was an event in Portland was during the Grind Time Day. You feel me? So, like, we ain't had no event. People ain't been in touch with battle rap in Portland like that. Like motherfuckers know who Charlie Clips are, they know who Daylight is, but they're not going to come out and spend $40 to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, Portland ain't in tune with battle rap like that. So that's where I put some of the responsibility, too, because I should have started to try to promote bigger, but I'm going to keep it all the way buck with both you. And Yak, you're a battle rapper. I was preparing for Chilla, bro. Like, I was trying to make sure. I was trying to make sure Chilla didn't come to Portland
finally talking
and 30 me.
all the way.
You know what I'm saying?
I do the
like,
same thing, bro. I'm not promoting nothing. I be writing my rounds like fuck promoting, my nigga. I gotta write for Chilla Jones, my nigga. Nigga, I'm not on Facebook. I'm in my bag, bro. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's and a lot of people like this is all on A.I. Organs. This is all on AM, and I take responsibility for part of it too. This don't got nothing to do with A.I. Washington, Rome, Demone. They came out and they helped, I guess, save some of the events. So I want to make that loud and clear now. Like, this is on us. This ain't on Seattle. This is on Portland. I understand Northwest as a whole. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't ready for that event, bro. I'm going to keep it real. We wasn't ready, man. We wasn't ready. That's 100. So it's like I was telling Billy, like, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of like got mad about when people was talking shit on Friday, but motherfuckers was telling the truth. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit wasn't cracking like it should have been cracking. Period. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I feel bad for the big names that came out because, you know what I'm saying, they put in the work to deserve to, you know, have more than 15, 20 people there. You feel me?
I feel like this where the shit fucked up that, like, from the jump, AM gotta understand, like, if he ever throw an event again, like, you, especially of this magnitude, but even a smaller event, you can't count on the door money to pay niggas on their back end. You gotta have that shit before the event even start, bro. So everything that comes from the door and all that extra money, that shit go right in your fucking pockets.
I agree.
Like take your work money. Like, you got take whatever money you getting at work and shit, and pay these niggas the rest of whatever the fuck you owe them niggas. You feel me? Like, either you gonna fucking go even, or you gonna make a profit. That's on you. It's up to your promotion. But you should never have to leave the battlers hung and dry. That should never happen.
Yeah, and like, it just was a bad situation, bro. Like, I voiced it. Like, I'm not A-Hat, Oregon staff, nothing no more. So I'm gonna just speak on how I feel. I didn't speak out during the time because I was part of the staff. What I look like going public saying, like, I'm not on board with this event. You feel me? Like, but I wasn't on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't contact nobody for a good month, just writing my rounds. I was like, I'm coming to this event as a battle rapper. Like, that's it. I'm coming as Young Nate the battle rapper because I have Chilla Jones. Like, I don't have no little name. I have Chilla Jones. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit wasn't right, bro. The event in the gym was too big. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have an event in a gym, you got to have a lot of people there.
Hey, Nate, let me ask you a question. This is Nico, by the way. I've not been kind of mute, man. I've been letting you cook because, for real, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get that insight. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you calling up, first of all, for real. But I wanted to...
You got the first look, Nico. You got the first look. I came to you first to give you the story, my man.
Hey, man, it's love, man. I appreciate that, for real. I wanted to ask you something because this came up a couple of times when we had, the shows last few days. Obviously, you being, from Portland, you're there, you know what I'm saying, that's your turf and whatnot. You by yourself could sell it to the people who know you as a battle rapper, just, rapper, everything like that. Was any attempt ever made on your end or anybody else's end to get Illmac, who's also from that area, who's known as well, to be a part of this in some way where he could be the face, to sell more tickets, or was there no contact, or what's your relationship with Illmac?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So first off, my relationship with Illmac, I mean, I wouldn't say we're, like, hella cool, but, I mean, we're cordial. We see each other. I'm thankful for Illmac. He put me on back in the day in grind time. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never been the type of dude to, like, shit on somebody that helped me in the past, even if we know it's cool in the future. You feel me? So he did a lot of stuff for the town. But as far as, like, Portland battle rap, he don't do really nothing for Portland battle rap. He don't promote nothing. We try to get him on board for the event. He wasn't feeling it, even just to come. And then I try to, like, poke the bear and get him to come out and battle me, because that was the original battle I wanted on this card, Young Nate versus Immaculate. But he was like, try to charge a buku amount of dollars for a one-rounder. I wasn't about to pay him that. I didn't feel like due to the history, when me and Illmac, going back to the grind time days, we battled before in a club back in the day, like a King of the Mic, that Portland shit, and I won the whole tournament, and so we have history. So I didn't think the amount that he was asking for a one-rounder was that shit was disrespectful to me. Like, that shit is, with all the work that I've done, I've been putting on for Portland through A-Hat, and I had a PG and a King of the Dot, little CG, whatever. Like, I've been putting on for Portland for the past 2 years like a motherfucker, and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got me a bunker look, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you always, every time you see me, I got you. So we cool, but he just really don't do shit for me. He don't do shit for nobody in Portland. So we asked him to be a part of this, but he wasn't trying to jump on and help us, or in no way, shape, or form. The only way he was going to get on is if I paid him 5 racks for a one-round battle. And you know what I'm saying? That might be reasonable for Immaculate, whatever, but I'm not paying him 5 racks to battle me in Portland. When the event would have been like had like these type of names on the card, I wasn't gonna pay him 5 racks. So that's where it stood on that. Immaculate, he got reached out to too on Friday. Trust that. He got reached out to on Friday looking for some help, and he wasn't receiving no calls. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers wasn't trying to help, which they didn't have to, though. I don't expect them to, because, you know what I'm saying? But Immaculate ain't nowhere to be found when it comes to Portland battle rap or even Northwest battle rap. Immaculate, you know what I'm saying? He's a legend or whatever you want to call him, but as far as right now, putting on for new talent and people that been doing it, he don't do shit, period.
Okay. So,
yeah, so
let me ask you this. When this card was first getting created, and you guys had the idea, Hardwood Classics, and you wanted to put on a dope event out there in Portland, were you advising AM or anybody else, like, hey, I know you want to make this a big event, but kind of take it slow, like get a name, maybe 2 names, but then kind of build around it.
Absolutely.
Don't try and go all in at first. Like, what was your conversation with?
Man, absolutely, man. I was on record with the A-Hat Washington and A-Hat Oregon staff saying, like, you know what I'm saying, we might be stepping out there just a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, but motherfuckers seemed to believe that it was going to work. They believed in their project, and, you know what I'm saying, I voiced it, but motherfuckers were, you know what I'm saying, and then when they weren't listening, when they weren't trying to hear what I was saying, well, A.I. Washington, they felt what I was saying, but they couldn't stop AM and the people that he had around them that weren't A.I. from pushing this event forward. Like, it wasn't no stopping them. So I was like, all right, well, I spoke my piece. I'm going to just fall back and get this pen moving. You know what I'm saying? Get this pen moving and try to make sure Chilla don't come 30 me. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. So I did. And then it was, you know what I'm saying, he was bringing in, like, they brought in Hush Hush. And then, you know what I'm saying, they was bringing in people, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was like, all right, well, you bringing in all these people? I'm going to just fall back and write. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just fall back and write. So, yeah, I did voice my opinion where I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot, bro. It was a lot. But it was a period where I didn't have any type of communication with AM, and then in that time the card grew bigger. Like, then Marvin Quest was on the card. It was like, God damn, like, this is like a motherfucking summer madness in Portland, you know? Like, damn, like, it was crazy. So it looked good on paper. It looked beautiful. Like, it looked like the best event in A-Hat history. But, man, I knew it had the potential. I was just hoping that from some come out, people was going to be like, oh, this is dope. They got him, Charlie Clips wilding out. And you know what I'm saying? And then supposedly Damian Lillard was supposed to come, but he didn't come. And so, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? There were so many sponsors, bro, that like when me and Illmac was about to battle, and there was some business. I got the sketch sponsors was hopping on Facebook, trying to say, like, hey, don't speak to business, and trying to, like, talk some weird shit about the business. But then when the shit hit the fan, these same sponsors and people that was there at the beginning was nowhere to be found. Nate wasn't a sponsor for the event. Nate didn't leave AM. Well, fucking the sponsors and the dude that was running the gym, they left AM. Where was the sponsors at? They was nowhere to be found. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, AM couldn't have done anything. The people didn't come out, and the sponsors weren't nowhere. What was he going to do? He didn't have that type of money to just, you know, on his paycheck. You know what I mean? Like, nobody had that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good amount of money, my friend. It was sounded like a couple racks. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So It's like a lot of things. With that being said, like a lot of things went wrong. So when if he did say my name when the motherfucker said who let you high and dry, he said Young Nate. Why wouldn't he say the other motherfuckers too? Like Young Nate, what did Young Nate do? Young Nate was just battling on this card, and regardless of if I came that day or not, me and Chilla already discussed that battle wasn't going down because the bread wasn't right. The bread was. I don't expect Chilla to rap if his money ain't right. I'm not mad at not one of them names that decided not to rap if their money wasn't right. And respect the ones that did 1 rounds off cam and that shit. That shit is love. But you can't expect a motherfucker to do something if he's not being compensated what he was told he was going to be compensated. You feel me?
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I definitely feel where you're coming from with that. From here, though, like, because obviously A-Hat Oregon, well, you know, I'm not going to say, like, it's done for A-Hat Oregon, but after something like this, it's going to be a long rebuilding process if they were to ever be able to put more events on out there in that city. Yeah. So at this time, looking towards A-Hat Washington and, you know, seeing what they're trying to build out there, would you be willing to, or would you be, you know, able to help them build something there in Washington, or would you battle over there, like, just to help them build their rep up out there and build a reputable brand out there? Like, would you be willing to be a part of that process out there, or are you just focused strictly on Oregon?
I'm done with A-Hat Oregon, period. Like, I'm no longer associated with A-Hat Oregon, and you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I feel they didn't handle themselves. Like, yeah, I take responsibility for not showing up, but that'll, you know what I'm saying? Shit happens sometimes. Whatever, y'all can believe me or not, I really don't give a fuck. I don't owe nobody no explanation. If I could have been there, I would have been there, period. So if they it should have been handled better. So I'm done with A-Hat Oregon. As far as A-Hat Washington, I always have love for A-Hat Washington, Rome, Solo, you know what I'm saying, Demo, always, because they help me put me on. So if I, like right now, I have no battles booked. Well, I had the little A-Hat Hawaii shit, but I really don't think that shit is going down because I ain't heard nothing for it. So I have no battles booked, and I don't plan on booking no battles anytime soon. Like, I'm going to chill out for a little bit. I'm going to just fall back for a little bit until, you know what I'm saying? It's just I've been battling nonstop for damn near 3 years straight since I've been out. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fall back for a little bit. But as far as maybe in the future doing a battle with A-Hat Washington or 4 MCs that's based in Olympia, most definitely. But as far as A-Hat Oregon goes, I don't know what their rebuild process is, and I can really give a fuck what it is, to tell you the truth. Period.
So I hear you on that. I want to ask you a question. Because I've heard this from a few people in the Northwest. They every time it came up about the Oregon event falling through, it was like there was a division or a separation. Well, no, that's Oregon. That's not Washington. But then we had people on those same posts who be like, well, why are y'all saying that? When this first started off, this was our movement. This was the Northwest movement. We're trying to make something and build something for the entire Northwest to eat off of. So do you feel like with this event, it should just be solely on Oregon just taking the L, or do you feel like as the whole Northwest, everybody should kind of pitch in to try and make this right?
Oh, man, I mean, it's all A-Hat Oregon, period, because we slacked on the promotion. And I say we because I'm part of that shit, too. I'm not saying I'm the most innocent person and this event falling through don't have no responsibility on me. It's on A-Hat Oregon. I don't think it's on A-Hat Washington or the other regions in the Northwest. They came out. The people in the battlers and the people that are like the Joey Stearns and the Michael DePleeses, the people that are engulfed in the trenches of Northwest battle rap, they were there. And they paid the entry fee. Like, the Northwest came out to support Hypnosis, Every Lane. They was all there, the Demo. So they were there. They helped the situation. So I feel they did what they could do. They already did what they could do. Now, I understand when the event was on a high rise, it was the best event. It was all Northwest this, Northwest movement, and now it crumbles, and it's like, oh, but now it's Portland, not Washington. I understand it, though. That's how that shit always goes. It's all the homies is riding when the shit is good, but then when the shit turns bad, you on the bus. It's only, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, bro. That's just life. That's how that shit goes. So I ain't mad at nobody that say that shit. That's on us, bro. We gave the Northwest a black eye. So if that means motherfuckers, I was saying, like, maybe this president shit wasn't cut for me, bro, because You know what I'm saying? I probably should have done more, but I was, like I said, I was prepared. So I'm cool. I'll fall back. I'll take that black eye with AM and say that was our bad. You know what I'm saying? And fall back and not do none of that. Do an event. I just battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do best, battle rap. So maybe AM needs to do the same thing. Like, man, maybe this shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Washington needs to just be the main mecca in the Northwest as far as AHAT goes. You know what I'm saying? And they can throw Portland events. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say that because the town didn't come out and support. And I know it wasn't fully promoted to the best of its ability, but it was promoted. People didn't know. They just didn't come. You feel me? So it's not all everybody is on Portland, but you know what I'm saying? If the Northwest, if Washington want to help AM out, that's, you know, it's probably not a bad thing, but, you know, you can't. Well, you know, people are on OD too, right? People are on OD like why he didn't come help and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and this is how I feel about that. So I'm not saying OD needed to come in and like say, all right, I'll pay for this or pay for that, but he could have made his presence known a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's still my division. That's still AHAT. That's still under me. So all this shit that's going down, like, chill out because have respect for the big homie OD, right? So, but he didn't really say nothing. Well, not that I know of, not publicly. So that was my only thing with OD. His presence could have been felt a little bit more in the whole situation. I'm not saying that he should have came in out his pocket racks to save the event, but I'm saying just for the extracurricular bullshit that went down, he could have maybe jetted that a little bit more with a phone call or a text message or something. You know, that's all I'm saying. I don't expect that man to sell nobody out, but it is his league, though. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I definitely hear you on that. I wanted to ask you something real quick because this also came out. Shout out to King Hush. She actually was on the line yesterday talking about, you know, the event and, you know, a role he was in and, you know, things going down, transpiring at the event. And he had mentioned something when he said, you know, he had talked to you, you know, briefly, you know, about, you know, certain things. And you had, you know, a couple of words for, like, the people who were kind of running your name through the mud because when nobody had clarity about the situation, especially Saturday night, because nobody was talking about it. It was really just the battle rappers who were on the card, you know, really being the most vocal. And then a couple people who were there, you know, kind of like left, like confused, like what's supposed to be going on with this. So a lot of people were running your name through the mud. Obviously, when it got to like the Sunday, people were, you know, throwing a little satire, little stuff out there, trying to make memes about it, making little challenges and stuff. Were there people were there people in general, you know, when that was all going on, where, like, what was your feeling about that? Were you more so like, you know, y'all got me fucked up, like, y'all should know better, or was it more like, okay, y'all don't really know the real of this, so, you know, I'm going to let this be. I'm just going to let it ride.
All right, I was going to speak on that earlier. Okay, so, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always say somebody passed away and all that shit, they missed an event, but this, like, was in my city. I didn't know that the shit was going, like, the extra shit with Daylight and all that extra shit. I didn't know Daylight was going to do that shit. If, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Daylight was going to do that, so I didn't show up because I was scared. But I'm not worried about that, man. We all battle rappers. That shit, they didn't rap. They'll get compensated from AM some way or another. And if I was there, I would have told them, bro, did I ever talk to any of y'all about anything? No. So I didn't book y'all. He did. So anyway, so look, so about the satire and all them making the memes, man, I ain't tripping off that shit, bro. It's battle rap. You know what I mean? Like, shit gonna happen. People are going, it's in the means of battle rap. These same people, when they see me at a Northwest event, they're gonna shake my hand. And they're gonna be like, what happened? Oh, we heard the interview with Nico. We didn't know that, they're gonna do that shit. I already know. So I'm not tripping off that shit. It's a few people that I thought me and them was cooler. Then we was tighter than that to where they could have reached out to me. They got my line. They could call me and say, hey, man, you good, bro? And then they could have got an explanation or what happened, but they didn't reach out. They just automatically went and said some bullshit. Like, then people I might say, like, hey, you kind of a snake. But as far as the other people, man, I ain't mad at that shit. Have your fun. It's battle rap, man. If you can make the room laugh, then make the room laugh. I ain't tripping. I know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about that shit. But it wasn't really like They got me fucked up. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. That shit happen. They get on me all the time in that group. It's funny. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I ain't that sensitive to that type of shit. Like, it's just battle rap.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Man, there's so much with this situation for real. But I'll just ask this real quick. With all of this that's been going down, because I want to know, actually, because I told you before I wanted to interview you before, and this is actually something I was going to ask you way before this even got mentioned or thought of. With you being out there, are you somebody who is looking to build your own league? Like, you're a Portland rep, you're somebody who has rep. You know what I'm saying? You've been putting on, you know what I'm saying, giving people dope battles, you know what I'm saying, classics, all type of stuff. Are you somebody who's going to look to build your own platform one day, or are you kind of content just being a battle rapper and then just showing love to the other leagues that are out there in the Northwest?
Well, I mean, I ain't really. I mean, this event fucking made me not want to do another event ever in my fucking life, ever. Like, I wouldn't want to throw no type of event or nothing. But there is a local battle rap league that's in Portland, Northwest Battle League. The homie Alex Stokes and the homie Classic, they run that shit in Portland. But it's kind of like, like local. They don't really have a lot of people there. It's like real small. Like it's kind of like they don't get a lot of people. I battled there a couple times just on the love because it's a battle rap league in Portland. So like I fuck with them. So I battled there. So I can see myself like maybe working with them and using my connections to help them get some bigger names to come to Portland through their league because, you know what I'm saying, it helped them. But as far as, like, throwing my own events, man, I'm cool. I'll probably venture away from throwing events. You feel me?
Okay. Now I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. Something like this going down like this is like the upside was crazy. This could have been the biggest event, period. And then, you know what I'm saying, seeing how it kind of went down. And it's not like this is the first time this has happened in the West region. Obviously, we had the Ether situation. We all know what kind of transpired with that. You had the Queen of the Ring situation last year that fell through. So we've had a few events in the West region that have done that, and we've already seen the reasons why. It always comes down to the bag. It always comes down to the paper. So, with events like this, you always kind of look at it like, well, how are you financing this? Because these ain't scrubs. You know what I'm saying? You got Clips, Daylight, that's already something. You got Chilla, that's something right there. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. I mean, you got names on here. This ain't your regular card, so I definitely feel you on that with that. Man, that's...
Like it's a lot
that's
of...
a lot of paper.
It's a lot of paper, man. That's a lot of paper. We would have needed to get like 150 people through that door. You know what I'm saying? Each day. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of people, Nico, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't 150 people at the URL event when I battled Ron Compton, and there was a lot of people there, So, so, like, I mean, and before I get off this line, because I got to go in a second, but before I get off this line, I just want to say that I apologize to all the fans of the Northwest and battle rap everywhere. We fucked that shit up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I take my ownership. We fucked that shit up. I ain't mad at AM. Whatever happened, bro. I wish you the best. Go about your business. Handle what you need to handle. Get a hat popping, whatever you need to do. I ain't mad. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do you. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to all the battle rappers that came out. Daylight, I chopped it up with him, picked him up from the airport. Cool-ass dude, bro. Cool-ass dude. Shout out Daylight. Oh, Shy Dog. Shout out Shy Dog. That's my guy, bro. Cool dude right there. Shy Dog. Shout out Shy Dog. And everybody else that came through, man. It was love. If it could have went down, it would have been epic. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. We just got to move forward now. Ain't shit we can do but try to make this shit right for the future. So, but I'm going to fall back for a little bit, too. You know what I'm saying? Probably wait until maybe next year or something before I battle. But I just want to come on here and give you the first scoop, Nico, because, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was talking a lot, didn't know the full story. I removed myself from all them groups, so I just gave it to you. So, you know what I'm saying, you could do what you want with it, fam.
Hey, man, I appreciate you calling up, bro. You already know anytime you want to come on here and promote, it ain't even got to be battle rap. You trying to promote a business, music, whatever it is, bro, you welcome on here anytime, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate all the reviews you do and all the work you do for the battle rap community, man. Keep that shit up. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be no battle rap. Facts, bro.